is good to see you again.
Well, hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, good morning, good night. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday, happy fresh campaign day. Hope you're all having a good day. How's it going out there? Alexen, Andre, Doki, Lord BC. Hello, hello.
Right on.
Lenny, good to see you. Who else here? Mike Lance, hello. Massive Owl, hello, hello.
It is good to see you again.
Formidable Discipline also here. Edelfan, thank you very much for the Prime resub for 8 months in a row. Appreciate it. Kavanga, good to see you. So many people here already. You know, as a little bit of a teaser, I put a little prediction up at the start of the stream, early prediction. Which also means, of course, you know, I can't, of course, click on that launch button until we get, until the prediction timer runs out. Crashio, hello, good to see you. But, you know, we also have some other new stuff here, not just a new campaign, but, hang on.
It is good to see you again.
Maybe I just say hi to everybody. So the wonderful Gleeser decided to do some emotes for the channel. And so we have a bunch of new emotes. Now, unfortunately, Twitch only gives me 5 free emote slots that everybody can use. I'm not sure, I need to read up on it, how I can get additional emote slots. So a lot of emotes are currently locked, so to say, behind sub-emotes. And I'm also kind of looking at it now in the chat, depending, maybe that skirmisher is a little bit dark, a little bit hard to see. We'll have to see. And yeah, you know, of the traditional free emotes, I didn't want to throw anyone out there. So maybe the covering fire, kind of has served its course. I don't know. Also, hello, Barracks, good to see you. Lyra, hello, hello. So yeah, I hope that he drops by later, so everybody can give him a quick thank you. And I mean, he already received my big thanks for it. So yeah, we got these. I still haven't added anything on Better Twitch TV outside of the ones I added in the initial round, but I blame that on nobody suggesting anything in the Discord. So I'm lost on Better Twitch. I've never used that before. I always thought, this is silly, but so many people like it, and there are some good emotes there, so I added it. And depending on emote, there should be hopefully enough reasons to use them. And so also I have 12 emote slots, so I've used them all up, even though Glazer has given me like 20 emotes or so. So I might also add some of them. I need to double check if there's any limit on Discord, but we can also add them to the Discord server. He gave me various different versions. Been fantastic. And also for those that are members on YouTube, you can also add emotes there. Although I'm not sure, I think you can only use them in the YouTube live chat, so it doesn't really matter. Because I'm not double streaming. because I can barely keep an eye on one chat, let alone two chats. Yeah, so I mentioned, and I probably shouldn't have, I mentioned en passant in passing a little bit that, hey, you know, while previously I always said Long War 1 is not going to happen again, I now said in the channel update it might happen again, but if then in a stream and not on YouTube. Because the Long War campaign is just too long on YouTube. And that's just half of the truth. The other half of the truth is, if I need to relearn Long War after not having played it for 6 years or so, I'd rather do it in a stream where people can shout at me rather than trying to figure it out all on myself on YouTube, where people leave mean comments. So, you know. But that doesn't mean that there are any immediate plans or timelines for this. Again, it's no longer a not happening, definitely no, and a maybe, and I have to look into it. You have to get drunk so that you can watch my stream? Interesting. That is a weird. I don't think that's actually how it works, but you know, let's just say yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, are we ready for a campaign here? Is there even interest in a campaign? Should we just, I don't know, should we just play some Tetris or so? Any XCOM enjoyers here? Captain Petrock, hello. By the way, so I've sorted my alternate mod launcher for all mods made by Captain Petrock and sorted then by last updated, and just also enabled anything that was updated recently, which should have added 2 or 3 more classes than we had last campaign, I think. And I did, even though I see it hasn't been updated, I did actually enable also the roboticist, because I think they were in a healthy, good spot, and I think they're a fun class, and I want to have an additional gremlin class in the roster, so got them in there. Hey Claude, good to see you. Oh, you're currently reworking them. You know what? That's fine. Like, I can throw them in, and you know, if the rework happens, we either respec or maybe if I'm too scared that something breaks, we'll just leave in the old version and don't respec. Yeah. So we're basically doing, in a way, the same thing we did last campaign with the 1 soldier per class, but the stated goal from the start of the campaign is, I want to go for global liberation. Liberating every single region on the planet and getting every single class that didn't die to Master Sergeant. Yeah. This might, on the one hand, mean it's gonna be maybe, you know, a stream or 2 more than usual for the full campaign. Might take a little bit longer. There's also a chance that we reach a state of, well, shit, we can't progress. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm not doing master classes. I'm just doing good advice, hopefully. What is this? Getting access to drone summoning? Now I'm interested. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's been a while. We've done. I've done, I think, 3 global liberations. 1 on YouTube, 2 on stream. I'm not sure we did 1 in Mod Jam. Maybe, I don't know. And keep in mind, we are playing with Requiem, with all the Get fucked Requiem Dark events that only activate after Force level 20, where it's like, oh, you're still playing after Force level 20, your own fault. It's like, yeah, but we kind of have to. Alright. Summoning Resistance Max at Master Sergeant. Sounds delicious. Yeah, we're gonna have some spicy missions, and I think that's kind of. I feel like forcing yourself into these kind of situations is a more interesting difficulty modifier than some other options. Anyway, enough of that. There's a button down here. Legend. We're not selecting any starting options, regular scamper exhaustion, no tutorial, nothing else ticked. Although, actually, I'm kind of... Do we do gene mods while wounded? I always feel like, you know, they're getting... No, let's not tick anything else. Although, you know, if we're gonna get another Templar start, oof. Next. But... Oh.
Accessing the feed now.
Yeah, no, that's not the cutscene we want to see.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
We have a Templar, I think, in the back here. Unless that's something else.
It is good to see you again.
Underground map type. Hey, Joker Chef, good to see you. Ah, let's see. That looks like a Frost Sectoid. That looks like an Advent Priest over there.
Time to drop, shock, and rock.
Much obliged.
Ooh, for this Flint, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. Appreciate it. Gives everybody access to the brand new emotes today. Illogical, good to see you. Hello, hello. Let's see what we have. We have our Sectoid here. Frost Sectoid, right? I'm not even sure if they start with randomized stats. We have, oh god, a Templar with 13 mobility. Get out of here. Did we just restart? Very high combat intelligence, though. Oh my god, it's Obama. Alright. Free health, okay. What do you have? No AP grenades. Another Pierce the Veil rifle here.
Much obliged.
13. Thank you very much for the bits. Dick DBS, thank you very much. Oh, that's it. Oh, thank you very much. That's a huge bit donation. Appreciate it. Soldiers. 6 mobility, 65 aim, not terrible. Salimor, 62, 13 mobility. Yikes. Then... Do they start with stasis? What the fuck? Alright. And we have a... Is that a 18 mobility rookie? With an... I guess because they have an SMG equipped? Yeah. No. That's the -1. No, it's 18 baseline, right? The legends are true. And of course Jane Kelly here with decent average stats. Okay. 60. Alright. So you start with Soul Frost. Frost reanimation. Okay, I mean that kind of feels like it should make things easier. We also have an AP grenade on the Templar. Is that our only AP? One AP grenade? Okay. Jankily starting with an SMG. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough choice there. Oh, so you have to... But it won't affect anyone else, right? Anyone else keeps their currently random stats. It just rerolls for those two? Is that what I'm understanding? Yep. Okay, so we can go... Long War. Is it a Long War campaign? Right. Let's see here. 60 nobility, 62 aim. I don't remember what they had before. 73 aim on that guy. Too bad it's a sectoid. I'm not sure I really want him shooting all that much, but hey, we'll take it. Okay, so we might have extra AP grenades on rookies. Alright. So we just probably unequip everybody in the barracks or so. Who was it? Was it this guy? Yeah. Amani Araro has still his 18 mobility. So that's unaffected by activating and deactivating. Okay, let's actually get through Gatecrasher without losing too many people. I can't sacrifice a logical if he's not in the mission yet, so that's out of the cards. Now we're gonna take it slow-ish. Especially our Templar is gonna take it slow.
Come on then. Covering ground.
Nice Holy Warrior, right? Oh man. This sounds fun.
Rolling out. Copy that.
Where's my music? Oh, I disabled music when I was recording the... Was I? Did I disable music when I was recording something? No. Music refuses to play right now. Okay.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Thank you everybody, very much everybody who contributed to the hype train.
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Yeah, I kind of hope that we can get something done with the Templar's AP grenades. So we briefly saw those guys, but now we no longer see them. So that's great. What's the damage on this thing? 3 to 5? And I would need to find the other group though, right? For an AP grenade thing.
Good copy. Moving on target.
The trooper group instead of the officer group would be kind of better for that.
Push ahead.
I'm not sure we can be that picky. So let's just jump over that direction. Okay.
We should head
Well,
this way.
first of all, we gotta see that they move down from that high ground.
Watching here.
It is good to see you again.
The Raging Fury, let's see.
location confirmed.
Looks like they moved down from the train.
Moving on target location.
Just there now.
I'm going there.
I'm going there.
Some
Pushing
people over
ahead.
here.
On the move,
Not a
watch.
fan of the train
I'm
map
covered.
for Gatecrasher. And again, I feel like especially like our two psionically gifted units here, gonna be able to carry a little bit. That's the trooper group I was mentioning.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Yeah, problem is I was too scared to go to the corner, and now I probably can't find a good spot to throw the grenades. Let's do it this way. Let's get you up here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Gives me no additional... No, there's the full line of sight, okay. Any fancy way to throw the grenade through the wall? No. Didn't think so. But maybe... Let me double check. Do I see all of them? Yes.
Grenade!
Let's just do this. Oh man, our Templar is armless. So I'm thinking we just Soul Frost that guy and see if Kelly can kill the other guy without activating the other group.
Moving to position. Target neutralized. Let's go that way.
Wow. So much for without activating the other group, eh? Yeah. So maybe it's a better idea than to reanimate something so they have something to shoot at. Seems like a decent flashbang. Yeah, so if you run playable aliens with Tet Gem and everything, then you get a playable Advent unit and a playable alien unit on Gatecrasher. So who do we have left? I know we can spray here, but I think we're better off grenading this drones to take care of the armor.
Frag grenade here.
Yeah, it probably makes it a little bit easier.
I'm
definitely something there. Pierce the Wheel gives me what? I'm piercing against bonus aim. Or is that part of the true organic targets part of the sentence that I didn't fully read? Now here's a question. We just Holy Warrior our Templar so he doesn't get injured.
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Give them a dose of our psionic power? No, not really.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Let's recover our squad mate.
2 shots.
I'm taking fire. They're firing on me.
Do you have something that you can reach on a move? Blue move? No.
Enemy down.
I'm keeping count of our kills here. Not sure yet what we want to do with that guy. I'm kind of thinking now we do a frosty thing on this guy to kill him off. Yeah, we'll see. Like, the thing is that if we do global liberation, eventually we're gonna have so many resources that I think the resource cost of getting psionics is not gonna be a problem. So I'm kind of thinking maybe. Can we get eyes on that officer? Yes. If I have stasis in the starting mission, I'm gonna use stasis to feed kills to my Templar, because that makes sense to me.
Moving on target location. Beautiful.
On the same page. Ready for action.
I've got eyes on this spot.
No, this is we're gonna try global liberation with Highlander rule set so that we can only have one soldier from each class, like the combo, the ultimate combo. Who's least likely to do 5 damage here? I guess SMG.
Roger that.
Here's a question. Holy Warrior lasts until cancelled? Kind of sweet.
Although they bear
Oh,
some
hi.
resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Thank you, Tigan. Very, very helpful.
I had to claw my way to the top. You thought I was going to let you stop me?
Kill that guy.
There's not
Okay.
much time.
Okay with that.
Already there.
Come on.
Salvo. Never believed in olive branches before. Why start now?
How about you chill out? Oh, I can do, man, a Frost Necromancer. I can do cheesy Frost one-liners the whole campaign. Liking it already. I kind of want to give that kill to the Templar if he can reach that. So let's see. Maybe just even flashbang him. Yeah. Andre, you're right. Everybody be cool.
I need help, my friend.
I don't think you're gonna be able to reach that. Or does Holy Warrior give me more mobility? No. Maybe, yes. Not enough, but it gave me more. Also, how do I not see the sectoid if the sectoid just shot at me? This XCOM, why are you being silly?
Heading out.
On the one hand, yeah, we don't have different builds. On the other hand, yeah, did he? Oh, he burned himself also. I can really chill out here. I think we're just gonna take it like this. You know, I'm not mistaken, that should have been 5 kills on the Templar.
Played your part to its end. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I guess there's not much to look at here, stats-wise, eh? Well, 35 health, health damage done, yeah, okay.
Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders.
Right on.
in their wisdom,
Primed.
and we shall overcome this crisis.
Captain Petro, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Well, I can say things like enjoy the ad-free viewing and the unlocked emotes, right? Oh man, our Templar is really a
mission goes this smoothly.
little bit
It's
lacking.
a matter of time before we regain control of the planet.
I think, you know, I'm not sure if he'll be able to make it through the whole campaign. I don't think he has the guts. Bit heartless, I think.
The value of our cooperation, Commander. The elders see us as nothing more than raw material.
Yeah. I don't think. Stop talking. I don't think he can stomach that speech. Okay, I think I'm done now. Stun strike. Now you could argue that, hey, maybe soul shot because your mobility sucks. It's vigilance. Alright, hear me out. Intercept Cool under pressure, Sentinel. Oh, Mech Templar, yeah, okay. I mean, this is tempt, but I mean, with his mobility, right? He can intercept everybody who comes very, very close to the squad, which is never gonna happen. Intercept can be used with momentum. Rent into Sentinel. That is... There's definitely some interesting stuff here. Like, I mean, Vigilance is just so good, right? Focus. And then, of course, as Sen mentioned, we could also turn him into Mech Templar. Although Mech Templar is the one mech we already played. Which one? I think we played Mech Templar and Mech Reaper, just not Mech Skirmisher yet, right? Yeah, well, I mean, after the reworks. I mean, so this is so so memey, but also so dreamy. I keep in. Oh, hang on. No, this is a Templar. I don't need to wait for a training center, right? I can take these as soon as I have the points, right? Do I? I don't know how XCOM works. It's good. We'll take an intercept. I'm gonna regret all of this. Alright. We got emergency life support. I might need that this campaign. Sorry? Alright. Then for our first research, I think we're gonna select activate recovered shift unit.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available.
And that then also allows me, most importantly, to pay out that prediction. All of the above. Everything's active. All right. I think I gotta look here, right? What do we get? What do we want to have for 18 mobility? Buccaneer, Assault, Ranger, 57 aim sharpshooter. Marauder or Assault. So we have like multiple options here, right? Because of Highlander. We only consider the first three. If there's a duplicate in the first three, then we go to the next, etc., etc. Now, here's the question. Who's gonna be better with 57A? The melee class like the Marauder, or somebody who gets a shotgun and gets, what is it, 40 point blank aim, 60 point blank aim? I'm kinda feeling more the Assault than the Marauder. As much as I want to play with the Marauder as one of the modded classes and seeing them, but I think it's gotta be an Assault. Also, in this case, by the way, since we automatically get a Keeper, right? We also ignore the Keeper here. So this is not a valid choice. So it would be, we could also go Shotgun Combat Engineer. But I think, so in the YouTube campaign, I kind of neglected my assaults, so I'm kind of keen to actually do somebody from Gatecrasher being my first assault and actually getting up there in the A team, getting lots of early mission XP. So I think we're going assault, yeah. Cool under pressure. Warrior shot. Bandolier basically gives you one more mobility, right? If you play it right. So we take Bandolier and Resilience, then we don't need a vest, we don't need an ammo item, or rather we have the ammo item in the free slot. But no, Boreal Shot I think is gonna be fantastic. There's also, like, I'm kind of thinking cool under pressure with CCS. It's something I haven't played in ages. Good old CCS. I always have CCS, you know, is for me always Long War 1, parking your CCS assault on top of the transmitter in an exort mission when they all have their weapons disabled and they run through the transmitter and you're like bam, bam, bam. Good times, good times. Um, 17 mobility on the other rookie. One outfit. What an outfit, I like it. Cheryl, I mean, you're gonna get renamed in 2 seconds here, man. Heretic. Saboteur Commando. I'm thinking Heretic is would be more the choice here, since they are more reliant on mobility than the other two. Or full-on Psi Squad, Priest, Templar, Heretic. Bishop is not reworked yet, right? No, doing it. Take under, Blade Master, Liquidator. I'm gonna earmark that right away. Channel. Ooh. Here's a combo, right? Have both psionics in the same squad, Templar and Heretic, and then Channel gives enough psi for both. Right, Letitia. Most average stats here. Combat Medic, Grenadier, Stormtrooper. I do like my Grenadiers, right? I also do like my Stormtroopers. That's not a terrible, you know, Stormtroopers also want mobility, so having at least slightly higher mobility is not a bad one. Yeah, I'm also thinking this is kind of wasting an average aim roll for a Grenadier. Doesn't feel good. Let me actually take a look at our last one. We don't have anyone with Phantom yet, or who can remote hack. That is a little bit concerning. So Sally here probably rolls Dragoon. No, Hijacker would be our hacker and stealther. Should have kept my mouth shut. Oh, I forgot to disable the Reshi classes. That's fine, we're just not gonna select them. So we can get, yeah, we're gonna get a Dragoon here. I need somebody who can hack, or I want somebody who can hack, and this way we also have basically our hacky officer, stealthy Dragoon. Don't even care. We got airdrop. So that's nice. Everything else kinda trash. What the hell is this? Extra munitions, tandem warheads? Why are you... I don't... Dragoon is all over the place sometimes, I feel like. Run and gun? Okay, I think we're going Stormtrooper here. What you got? Shadow Strike. Stranger. Is this where I finally go for some sort of grenade stuff with Combat Engineer? We just Devil's Luck and call it a day here. Run and gun into command, huh? What's next? Run and gun into open door? Yeah, high combat intelligence, that's probably something like this. Wait, I'm gonna get confused because then the flyover says untouchable, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know you had untouchable. And it's like, no, you don't. You just have it once. Yeah, it's not fantastic, but I also feel like Stormtrooper is fine without getting any power XCOM role perks. At least the way I like to play them. Alright, what else do we have in the barracks? I see a bunch of 15 mobilities. I see one person here with 71 aim. 70 and another 70. Yeah, mobility is kind of all average all over the place. We got an 11 hack, 57 aim. So that would be a fantastic hijacker. Or specialist. Another 11 hacker. Minus 23 hack. Man. He tries to hack something, I have to pay intel. I'm not getting an intel reward. Alright. We do our usual, no bad timer save.
This will prove to be an important step forward. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the
Inspection contact.
through the earth and all its inhabitants. We
In Defector Exotic Armory expansion.
Technology of our own design to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the elders.
Whatever.
Servants.
Why is there stuff I'm not familiar with?
Further our advances, Commander. I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Captain, thanks for dropping by. And yeah, catch you later. Now, why are you flying? Right. Campaign lost. Wasted 2 hours flying back and forth here.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
I think we're setting course for West Africa. Anyway, let's throw somebody in here briefly. That doesn't mean you don't get to go on one of the first missions, but probably means that... Oh, I need to give away characters here, right?
Have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our
let's do that when we set up the missions. I still think, that I don't want to do a research that spends intel, right? Even if it gives me muton. That feels fine.
Good to see you again.
Crazy-eyed? Hello. That seems like a good timer mission here. Advantageous terrain? Don't mind if I do. Okay, so we have something to hack. Extra ability, movement points, action points, seems like something. Okay, I need to fix this. Hang on. No, Torso, just something. Just be a Templar. Just be a Templar, please, and please also arms. Base arms. Sure. And maybe. Oh, do Templars not get a stance? Like they always look so. Stick up their ass. Right. Actually, let's also look a little bit at compatibilities. You would like to buddy up with the Stormtrooper, huh? Although if we're just talking about utilizing the free action, I feel like the Heretic might be the better choice here. No, let's get Stormtrooper in. Let's get Stormtrooper in. Right, if we make utility items available, there is an extra AP grenade. Cool. We'll leave that to the other squad. Yeah. He also, okay. So, who do we bring? Who do we not bring? I kind of like the 3 promoted and 2 not promoted people, and going with 5-man teams. Let's see if we can get the Dong here into action. And maybe try to get a random promotion on a high aim rookie here. Yeah, take a Marauder rifle. Why do people not bring arms? Okay, I need to. Yeah. This guy also is kind of running around with the Cylon legs. Who made me install that Cylon mod? Who was that? Okay, let's take a look at people who wanted some characters. Oh, that's a... Hang on, why are there like 2-month-old things from the previous campaign that I never marked as complete? Now, Amazing Barrel got a soldier last time around. That's a reject. I must have missed you. That's complete. Finish complete. Okay, so from today, we have Andre with Lodobisi, we got Dokif and Edelfan on the first 4. Anyone here, any one of you interested in Stormtrooper and or Dragoon? You can just say, yeah, you can have the heretic. Alright. Storm, follow the busy, sure. Did you write me, because I always forget. Yeah. Got you in there. Mark is complete. He wants a priest. Anyone for the Dragoon from the first people? Lenny, Crashio, Lyra, Kubanga, Logical. Any Dragoon enjoyers? Kamanga was replied first. Let's take you then. So, Lyra, I would have some reservations about having you on a stealthy officer hacker character again. Too soon? Too soon? Also, I feel like, come on, you mentioned something that this is probably not 100% how you're in the character pool, right? Don't you have, like, darker color scheme? I don't know. We can fix it. We'll fix it in post. Alright. Send these guys out. Okay, let me go through the other people here quickly that already mentioned their preferences. So we have the heretic, who what? Oh, could it be that you can't take the whatever? No? I think we should have access to the head option. Is it this one? Also, why is the camera like? Are you smaller? Have you shrunk? Assassin tintable hood. Okay. US complete. Who did we have here? Kabanga. Then Dokeef wanted the priest. No, I guess we can't import from the character pool anyway. So we just go like this. On the list is Ilvan, so did you have a somebody in the pool actually? I don't think so. So if you have any preferences for, you know, outfit, etc. Oh, old man. Okay, never mind. See, I say that every time that I should make a list. Make like a document with everybody's Twitch names and character names. Okay, so currently we have the Crasher and the Priest still available. Not the Priest, the Frost Necro. If anybody of the people who already put themselves on the list here want any of those. Otherwise, you can just wait for the rookie promotions. We're not giving away rookies that haven't been promoted yet. No, we don't at first come, first serve here. Okay, then that means fastest typer wins. No. Did I misread that? You should be in the pool. Yeah, I think we had you on your character showed up in the last YouTube campaign. I'll fix it in between or so. Maybe there's some sort of I'm trying to think if there's maybe it's just the nickname or so and an empty first name or so. We'll figure it out. Hey, Bullet Bait, come on in. Alright. Any candidates for the Necro? Going once, going twice. Not yet? Fair enough. Let's see if we can get a good mission timer on the second mission. The first one was a really good timer. Nice car. And a jailbreak? Really jailbreak? Triple personnel? Alright. So who's staying home? The Frost Necro, I think? Get a bad aim rookie and an average aim rookie, I think, out of this one. You get SMG, you get... We get our second AP grenade. Do we go for semi-auto pistol? No, for auto pistol. What's the semi-auto pistol? What? Oh, reflex shot. Since we can, if I remember correctly, right? It's been a while with Heretic, right? You rent in and then you can use your focus to fire Ghost Bullet, basically from point blank range on the guy you just rented if he's still alive. What the priest does? That's a good question. So it starts with sustain and stasis. Also, he did have Holy Warrior. Mind Freeze, Chill, Glacial Spike. Net control, terrorize. Mind control fortress. Soul Frost, it's a Soulfire thing. Frost Mania, it's like Soul Mania, I guess. It's not as aura. Nightmare Devour. Devour the mind of a panicking enemy, dealing massive psionic damage. Is this end turn? Can you panic into Devour? Inspire, transposition. Okay, so this is frosty stuff, huh? These work. Mind Spin as a Master Sergeant perk, huh? Again. Compulsion, Spreading Nightmare. Devour mind of panic enemy. Dealing some damage, spreading panic to nearby enemies. Have a little vortex grenade in the XCOM row, sure. Terrorize ends turn. Boom. But maybe we can combo it, right? The survivalist with whatever it is, and then the survivalist crits, and nobody panics, and I'm sitting here and can't use Nightmare Devour. That sounds like there's some synergy there, right? Sounds good. I mean, or maybe this is just also then a reason to actually go psionics, right? If we have some regular XCOM psionics that can use, well, one regular XCOM psionic, I guess, that can use just Mind Spin, not Mind Spin, whatever it is. The XCOM Mind Fuckery perk that constantly panics enemies. See if we can find some squad synergy with panic. I mean, it says dealing massive psionic damage. That might just be 7 to 9 or so. I don't know. I really wish sometimes tooltips were a little bit more. You know, I feel like some people have a different opinion about what massive is than what I have. You know. I've got something massive here. I can show you massive. Grenade, flashbang, double medkit. I'm kind of thinking, actually, you know what? I'm kind of sometimes like the Marauder Auto Rifle. Let's give that a run a little bit while we're still on ballistics. Alright, seems good. I mean, massive, you know, 7 to 9 damage at the start of the campaign is massive damage. 7 to 9 damage at the end of the campaign is not massive damage. On that note also, since I don't remember seeing them ever, Frost Necro. Okay, so I mean, there's the other option, putting the Priest and the Necro in a team and going full on Frost and hopefully freezing people. That never works. There's definitely some very similar perks here. We also keep in mind we have 73 starting aim, right? So maybe some shooting perks. Inject Frost Zombies. Fire. Dervish. Lone Wolf. Walk Fire. Marauder. It's gonna be a pew-pew sectoid. Oh no. I mean, 73 starting aim is a lot of aim. It kind of feels like it would be a shame not to go at least Marauder. Gain the teleport, fade, and wall phasing abilities. What I'm curious about here is what would my dervish be used for? I guess reducing the cooldown on teleport. Oh yeah, reanimating, yeah, maybe also the basic Soul Frost. We'll see. Kinda regret not having you on an early mission to get your promotion, but if we do three soldiers and 2 rookies, then 2 people don't get further training in the first round of missions. Alright, get everybody on recruiting and contact the black market.
Plotting new course.
Market is open.
Get ourselves an engineer. Hang on, what's the soldier that's here? Survivalist, 76 aim. These, I don't know what they get on squaddy promotion, but that doesn't seem terrible. I think we're gonna sell this shit here right away. I'm really tempted to get that survivalist. 76%. 69, yeah, that's not bad. We've had worse starting snipers. What are we doing now? We have nothing to scan.
Setting course for the West African sector.
Because we found the first 2 missions so fast, yeah. How much is this?
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
4 connection starts. That's what I'm seeing here.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Commander,
4,
we can now
5.
work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe.
Yeah,
Once
I guess it's Western Europe, eh?
make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Let's start our first mission. Advantageous terrain, hacking on a train, 7 to 9 enemies, for 30 extra intel, scanning sites, and a bunch of promotions, hopefully.
We've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
Commander, I appreciate
we can't
you
establish
recruiting
any
new
new
staff for
contacts
the
until we
engineering
upgrade
team,
our system.
But as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment.
Oops.
We can have them working on
Please.
construction, excavation,
Fine.
staffing.
Fine, we just lost it 1 day. We have a long campaign ahead of us. Give me just 1 more second, yeah.
Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Alright. We're looking at a train.
Confirmed.
We have 3 moves.
Moving on target location. Enemy patrol on the move.
Drone in there.
That way.
I don't think I particularly care about it. Maybe have you come around the left. See if we have anybody on this side.
Okay.
The whole free action thing can be a little bit aggressive here.
Running. There's a prime spot for mayhem.
Yeah, that's the hope. That's the reason why the Templars here, for the free actions. Now, is the drone gonna move far enough around that it spots me? Yes. Okay. Well, I guess at least that gives me option to get some focus here. I think we can kill it without throwing a grenade at it. I'm hoping we can kill it without throwing a grenade at it. Oh, can't we also, like, spray like hell here? So, I'm confused with the whole Pierce the Veil. Bonus aim, damage, and armor pierce. Is it everything only to organic targets, or is it just the armor piercing to organic targets? I'm not using this often enough, I think. Only organics. Okay, so no point activating it. Let's just spray the drone away.
Shield up over there.
I think then. Can you do that? Might also throw an evac here so that we have it early available.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Shield here.
Orders confirmed. On the move. It's down.
Basically, flawless start to the first mission. Certainly didn't want a concealment ambush anyway.
Come get some.
Kinda trying to bait enemies to come here so we can blow this up. At least that's what I'm going with.
Affirmative. Moving out.
guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
The guys with the predictable obedience. Cool. So what I'm thinking here.
Heading here.
Actually, let's have you go. One more. Let me hit the drone and the guy? No. Okay.
Get ready for a surprise!
I was hoping to do a little bit of damage here so we can, you know, clear it up with the AP nades. I'm kind of thinking that's a little bit of wasteful.
Another rival cast off.
Asteroid and sectoid, okay. Too far away from the explodey thing here. I think in this case we're gonna start with a grenade on the drone. And probably follow it up with another grenade on the drone.
Seems doable. Catch.
No, Advent cannot target explodey things. We can use that as cover. I'm a little bit concerned that we might activate something else here on this side.
Yes.
How do we want to play this, though? Am I okay with 74 on the drone? Probably. Now, if the Frost Droid does some Frost Grenade, and that might blow up this tank, but we're not... I don't think we're clumped up enough that he grenades anybody. So let's just shoot the sectoid. And shoot the drone. And if that doesn't work, then we just go and intercept here. And we don't need to go extra ablative, because we have extra ablative from our Dragoon.
Nice try.
Let's try, buddy. Yeah, well, that is an exploding tank that you're shooting at there. Now, the downside of intercept is that someone's taking a nap. That's great, that's great. We're fine, we're fine. Shot here, 73. So I'm thinking build here. This is a little bit rough, but we have 5 turns on the mission timer. Let's just take it slow, hit our shots.
That is not good.
And then everything will be fine. It will be just fine.
Crushing tinnies and taking lives.
Can go here. Reload, take 2 shots. How likely am I going to be do 9 damage now? Let's do this way. Let's move up.
Found it! Oh joy! Bullets!
Reload, hidden run. If we crit, we take a second shot. We don't crit. If we actually min roll, we can't do 6. We can't do 6 on a shot. So I think I'm just gonna fall back.
Attacking here! Affirmative.
Oh, I still have an action. Right.
I'm on it.
And they're the last enemies. Wouldn't it be nice to have my Templar not stunned right about now, eh? Not stunned in low cover.
They're firing on me.
Can we shut you down? 62. That's not fantastic. Can't really get around. I'm not sure if this is going to be in 2 moves here.
It's good to see you again.
Might be worth testing. What's that? Katuras! Hello, hello.
Alright.
At least we don't run the risk of activating something we don't want to activate, eh? Okay, that should not trigger the Overwatch. Then we can shoot the droids.
It is good to see you again.
That's a death he could be proud with guns.
I think we're just gonna go back here. My arms. Stop. We do have a flashbang here. What is the most dangerous stuff? The duelist? Can I get the duelist and the bio? The flash? Maybe. Do you guys have a ladder here? Yes? Yeah? Kind of. Okay.
Whatever you say.
A little bit hopeful that I get the right angle here for throwing grenades. Maybe I shouldn't have been. Okay. I guess no. I think if we only can get one, then it's gotta be the bio. Hunting. I have another flashbang further back here. That's what I'm gonna go for the duelist. Because I don't see myself getting full damage here on anyone this turn. I'm just gonna try to reposition ourselves a little bit. with especially with our stormtrooper here in a position to flank everybody. Okay, and I kinda need you where?
Okay.
Probably here, so that he doesn't feel brave enough to come up here to flank my Templar.
I'll get him next time.
Yeah, that's a Volt.
I'm taking fire.
Bunch of misses. Oops.
That all you got?
Might even be able to double Volt and still hit the sectoid. How's that looking? Yeah.
Drop cargo over there.
Defeat is tragic only if it is uninspired. And yours is anything but.
I need a barrel mod.
Here's a question, huh? Why do you have a debuff? Oh, you're scrambled. What are you, an egg? Yeah, I think between Budong and Kavanga we should be able to kill the Biotrooper here.
I've got it.
Yeah, that's an easy one. That's not Kavanga. It's LWOTC. Kavanga was Stormtrooper last campaign. I know my people. I know my soldiers. Been through them through so many missions already.
We have here yet another senseless act of awesomeness.
I consider that a bug that they apply the debuff even if they miss.
Reckon I fancy attacking there.
Yeah, get pierced. Do we? That's Kavanga. I think we feed a little bit, right? Get some kills in for Dragoon.
All right, I got it. How's that for a souvenir?
We have a Haki Tower we want to look out for. I'm not seeing any. There's one outside the map.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Accessing system.
I mean, if we get this would be kind of nice. But there's no way we ever have a hacking roll that gets the 20 to...
We've got target package secured. Menace 1-5. Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Could this game stop trolling me for like one mission?
On the move.
We're getting 30 intel from the mission alone.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Oh, you get MVP, you get a photo. The promise, eh?
I would like to assure will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The L...
Alright. Yeah. Let's look at the promotions here.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
I do like my failsafe just a little bit too much recently, so we're gonna take that. You have decent enough aim. Like, if I'm kind of lacking on the aim, you know, rather if I have high mobility to get close to enemies, I prefer take and eat this. And again, if I have high enough aim, then impulse allows you to just also take some mid-range, long-range shots even. I have decent aim and I have decent mobility. We don't have anything that scales with crit, so like not any bring 'em on or something like that. I think we're gonna eat this. Maybe we get the more consistent crits, get a nice heavy barrel, get it rolling. Data pads, core launcher, okay. And then we have 2 rookie promotions. And, you know, we have a first bond already. Let's do this. Alright. Hitman Agent Heavy. Yeah, with 57 aim, that's probably more like a missman, not a hitman, huh? Bearded bros in here. I think that's probably agent here. Knife is still gonna be decent enough chance to hit. Or we just go heavy and say, hey, rocket doesn't need to hit, just needs to be close enough. What are people thinking here? Yeah, we don't have stealth, that's fair enough. Go with an agent, yeah. Good old agent. Butcher agent, Bladestorm agent, Blend agent. Blend allows you to do some crazy... Yeah. Second hacker, basically. Not opposed to that. And then our 70 aim soldier here. We already have a Radic, so Rook, Combat Medic, Pyro. I think it's all a little bit of a waste of a good aim roll. Yeah, let's go with the Rook. At least they're still gonna be shooting. And we could do then the Overwatch spec, right? Where they can get benefit from the aim. Go for rapid reaction. What do we have down here? Bigger they are. Slot wall. Yield wall grants an overwatch action. Okay. 2 AP, 1 armor, 15 dodge when you're on overwatch. So hang on. So I can move shield wall, triggering protect and serve, and then since I would already be on overwatch from Embrasure, be able to take a shot and still get my eventually free reaction shots. Great minds think alike, eh? So the only issue I see in a way is right, if you go shield wall, you're kinda more are you more likely to be attacked? I guess if I put them in cover they wouldn't be. And they also get short bulwark, so they have smoke on them. And 20 extra defense. I'm just concerned about the overwatch being removed early. But no, I think this can work. Yeah. Probably Overwatch spec. I'm not gonna commit to anything just yet. They're my alloys. That's gonna be nice. Okay, well we've got 10 days. Let's find 2 more missions. Then we probably do we pick this up first or do we make contact first after finding these missions? We got a jailbreak, we got to assault our priest, our heretic, and 2 more rookies ready for action. So we had here, my smartphone was showing me like bad weather, storm warning kind of thing, and we've had the clouds going real dark and everything going dark, and then also thunder in the distance and all that good shit. And then it was raining for literally 3 minutes, and it stopped again. And now it's kind of getting dark again, and thunder in the distance, and it's just not gonna get anything here. It's all fake. We only have 2 moves here. I'm not sure how people complete missions with 2 moves. That feels. I want my 3 moves back. Okay, 3 enemies, but in separate groups.
Heading there now.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it bad weather. I do like me a good thunderstorm.
En route to target.
As long as I'm inside. Not when I'm, I don't know. hiking through the mountains. I feel like then it's probably not so nice to have a thunderstorm. Then again, I'm not very often hiking through the mountains, mostly because of the lack of mountains in this in the immediate area here. Alright, what do we have there anyway? Baby Trooper, Baby Curse Trooper. So we can kind of do that with an AP grenade. We're probably getting trapped here by this guy though, yeah. Just start shooting the drone. So, hang on, what's Holy Warrior actually? Stat boosts. Stat boosts. Do you want to know more? What exactly the stat boosts are? Well, too bad. Okay, now I think we're just gonna spray here, activate, and then go from there. Fuck, dude. Why are you running away from me? Here's the 6 damage. Oh, also, no, you do get momentum. Oh my god. Do you get momentum? Do you not get momentum? Right.
Moving to position.
Well, if these guys there don't want to show, we're gonna take full cover positions here. Yeah, let's just get Holy Warrior on you, because I can use the extra. Extra everything. Yeah, 15 extra aim. I'll, by the end of the campaign, I'll figure out what exactly the stat boosts are. Do we go risky move here? Get a little bit closer. Don't trigger anything on the right. Cool. Oh, you're flanked there by that guy. Yeah, it's a reasonable flank.
I'm on the move.
Fake high cover, everybody's favorite sort of cover.
No damage on selected target.
Okay, let's actually see if we can just clear this up with an AP. That also works.
Much obliged.
Actually... Oh, Toaster, thank you very much for 5 gift subs. Appreciate the support. Very generous day today. Thank you very much. Everybody can enjoy our brand new emotes and also, you know, not having ads. And whatever else being subbed actually gives you. Which, of course, would be the role, the badges, and and the other stuff. Thank you very much.
Nicht schlecht.
Your queen listens.
That's cool. It's a bit of an annoying position. Can you reach the guy? You can. He's not taking any prisoners, eh? Not taking any prisoners. Okay. So he's somewhere in here, and I have a feeling maybe in the last group is also in there. Just a hunch. Where's that the trooper? Where did the trooper actually go? Is he here? He might be there.
Here?
Klingt machbar.
I want to get line of sight in there though. Don't want to see that last guy, or that last group.
Liberty guides my hand.
Yes, Commander.
Natürlich.
Okay, so he's part of the last group. The drone.
Fix this liberty forsaken arm!
Right. So I think you gotta go in there. Smack that guy, ghost bullet the other guy. Might as well start hacking next turn. Chick is having a good showing here, I'd say.
Okay. Firing grenade launcher.
Well, how did that happen? They can't get out? They were non bitten us.
Das kann ich machen. sin?
Alright, was mir weg. That way.
Here?
I'd like to get you guys out this turn, but, you know, I'm not allowed to. But if Advent doesn't show up in 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to go.
I like it.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, not with that attitude.
Tempo!
Anybody can be a hacker with the right axe.
Let's do this.
Expertise.
Moving to target location.
Both starts with H. It's the same class to me.
I'm waiting on you.
Rolling up.
Order confirmed.
Limba, you gotta be running a little bit faster here. Hijacker? Yeah, Hijacker also starts with H. Actually, yeah, we could wait in case reinforcements come, but what is Rookie, who already lost the supplative, with no grenades,
It is good to see you again.
gonna do here? Hey, Bonk, good to see you.
Boldly.
Do we work out here? If reinforcements come, you run. You probably still don't make it out, but then you run next turn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Can you back?
Status confirmed.
Yes, we have playable everything here in this campaign. We got the playable aliens, we got the playable Advent, we got the playable buildable units.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
All the toys, everything's in. Bonk, you're on the list. There's a little bit of a waiting queue at the moment, but you'll get in. You will get in time. Now, I don't think you can roll a Templar pose, eh? Finger guns? No, I don't think finger guns is. That's more like it. Okay. Right, Sector pods are always playable. You just need to hack them. Couple of awards here. Alright, sounds good. Back to the ballistics, back to no buttons on the hotbar, just move and attack. The good old reset of a new campaign. But at the same time also, you know, that new campaign, fresh smell. Alright, what do we have? Flawless mission, everybody gets money.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step closer to taking back our planet.
Alright. So I actually haven't looked too much here on our Heretic what we want to go for, right? Liquidator seems like an obvious choice on the XCOM row because it's just so good. Ghost Bullet's stunning for an action. Hence concealment on a kill with this, and then what's this? Stormrend. 80% bonus damage. Bonus damage to max. So I think I can't hover over the tooltips here, so we'll do that in a second. You're gonna get good question. Slugshot or bring him on? Let's go bring him on. Yeah, let's go bring him on. And yeah, well, I don't know. Hang on. I gotta take a look at the priest in a second again here. Another data pad that we could sell. Alright. Start up here. So this is the whole thing with getting 2 shots out of Ghost Bullet, right? And then you get the full action stun also out of it. Right, since you fire 2 shots, both shots, if you take lethargy stunning for 1 action, you get a full stun. Which seems a little bit of a later payoff, but it's a payoff. Then we could go melee route, right? Extra damage on melee attacks. Special attacks, Storm Rand, Corrosive Rand, Glacial Rand. Which all cost focus to activate, but I feel like I'm kind of very often sitting on extra focus on my... At least the last time I played Heretic, I was kind of like, where do I use my focus? Special Rands are not great. So keep in mind, we do have channel potentially in the XCOM row, right? So we could get a bunch of extra focus. And I'm assuming that I still would need to use my regular rend to get superior aptitude, right? Which makes me a little bit wonder if superior aptitude is actually good here. Because you only get the extra focus from your regular rend attacks, not from the special rends. I just feel like 80% bonus damage, right? So do I understand that correctly? So I'm doing my regular 4 to 6 and then an additional 80% electrical on top of it? That seems kind of busted, right? Chasing the puking cat. Poor kitty. Yeah, that's also obviously you could also do the whole shadow bullet with then quick feed, so you basically every turn regaining stealth, coming out of stealth, getting extra actions with Shadow Strike. That was a very loud thunder. Wait, Shadow Strike and Shadowborn? Are you just gonna be critting everything left, right, and center? Reduce aim, defense, and dodge by 15. And reduce mobility by 5. So what I'm concerned about with the stealth build is, you know, you rent a target with the intention of, okay, I'm going to rent and then bullet into regaining stealth, and then you, I don't know, high roll or crit roll or whatever. You rent attack, kill the target, then you're sitting there like, okay, like setting up the pistol kills with shadow bullets might be the tricky part. You can't reliably get into, like, if you can't get into stealth, like, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3 perks that do nothing. Embrace the darkness. Activate to generate focus. Usable while concealed. Only usable while concealed. And gives you phantom. So I'm assuming that, like, first turn of the mission, you blue move and gain 1 focus. Oh yeah, right. You can shadow bullet after the momentum move still, right? It's a free action that can be used even after all other actions are done. So, let's put it this way. I haven't played a lot with the Heretic, and last time we played with the top row, oh man, I guess whatever the top row was at that point, the whole Ghost Bullet with Haunt, I think, combo already existed in the old version. And that was good, but I kind of want to do one of those two, and I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards the stealth version. I'm also a little bit looking here at Liquidator, wondering how good this is actually going to be, because this is a free action, Ghost Bullet is a free action that just costs focus. Like, my pistol shots that kill, not costing an action, doesn't really work if it's a free action anyway. And hey, Ultimate Minds, good to see you. Welcome to a fresh campaign here, where I'm debating every single perk choice for 15 minutes. Alright, what are we doing with a priest? Mind Freeze or Glacial Spike? I don't think it's Solace. I don't think Solace is gonna be. Like, Mind Freeze seems like a decent thing to just use with your first action. Yeah, since we get Solace Aura, I don't know, the single target Solace seems kinda meh. It's kind of, to be fair, like, I'm dismissing it, but Solace can be good early game with drones, right? They are kind of a big deal in the early game, and just being able to remove the stun. You can even ignore the drone, let it stun somebody, because you can just cleanse it. Now, there was the option that we were thinking about doing some Frosty combo with Priest plus Frost Sectoid, but I kind of want to go shooting on the Sectoid, so I might not take Frosty stuff. Sector Gun applies Bitter Frost. Well, that again makes it interesting. We pick up Marauder on the Frost sector for 2 shots. We have a feasibly frozen enemy. We just need to hit them twice and then land some ability with the priest. And they should not be dead at that point. Then we can actually freeze them. I don't know if Glacial Spike's actually any good. Like, I've not... I think the last time I picked it was very underwhelming. That's the only faint memory I have of it. So I'm a little bit hesitant here. Let's go Mind Freeze. My strength versus target defense? Yeah, no. Let's just go Mind Freeze. Hang on. And we've got rookie promotions, and then people who get their classes in, right? 58 aim. Warden, Titan, Marauder. God damn it. I mean, we were debating about the Marauder on the other low aim, high mobility soldier, so maybe this is going to be the Marauder. There's also the Titans thing cannot miss, right? His sort of shotgun.
It is good to see you.
And I'm not sure if the Warden is actually that rare. I feel like with the choose my class, it feels like it's just as common as anyone else. Let's go with Titan. Let's go Titan and sort of way pump action stuff. Use some mobility here. Pump action, whip it, implacable. Under pressure. Sentinel, Dervish Butcher. Okay. Interesting. Combat Entry, Technical, or Grenadier? Oh, yeah, right. I wasn't too happy about Whip It last time around, huh? We don't have any sort of flames yet, so technical is kind of tempting. Like Combat Engineer Grenadier feels like a little bit of a waste of a decent aim roll. So does technical, like all of these. If we go any sort of grenade focus or fire focus, none of us really needs aim. Keeper we're ignoring because we automatically get a keeper from the first retaliation. Let's get some fire. Get some fire in here. It's getting hot in here. And do I need to close the window? Close the wind blowing? Am I gonna have rain all over my floor here? Dedication on attack is an interesting one. Everything else kind of sucks. Okay. Alright, that means we have 2 more people to give away, Titan and Technical. Let me look at the list. Who's up? Yeah, come you got you're on the list. Don't worry, don't worry. It's just there's like 15 people on the list at the moment. Alright. Oh, so we also actually have 4 people to give away here. So who we have? None of those 4 are really stabby in any way. 5 actually. I can. Yeah, no, the priest is Dokeev. Never mind. No, we have 5. The Frost Necromancer. I'm just looking. Shotgun. I don't have that. I guess an agent is stabby. I think you had weren't you an agent a couple of campaigns ago? All right, let's put some people in. Get Luna in here. Set some people on fire. Then how about illogical? I think he's just illogical, but I can never remember. Yes, he is. Ah, that wonderful pink shield, I love it. Max complete, max complete. So the thing is, I don't know what the fix is that we need there, Sandbar. I would have to look up in the character. Oh, okay. Oh, total disaster. That's okay. That's an easy one. Thank you. That always throws me off when the game like then changes around here. Okay. So Raging Fury was looking for something with grenades. Vandal saying shotgun. Joker? Like a Joker, crazy Masa, Monkey Arms, Paturas. He's always been a playable advance. So yeah, we've got a Titan, an Agent, and still the Frost Necro. Nobody wants the Frost Necro, huh? Well, I mean, we can always wait. We'll have a long campaign still left. Okay, cool. Then we get you in as the Necro. Leaves us with Titan and Agent. Andre, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, like unless someone says, "Hey, I want that specific class here," I'm just gonna leave them open so that people can get their requested things. Agents are basically agents are better shinobis. They are stealthing around, and when shit hits the fan, they melee things to death with a knife, and also masters at hacking the objective. So scouty, stabby. At least that's how I usually play them. Not necessarily a stat line for... You can make sniper agent, but that is not necessarily the stat line we have here. Why don't we just show? So my typical approach with an agent, and very likely what we're going to do here, is perfect plan giving us quick feed. When we reveal, get an extra action. Phantom, so you start concealed. Lacerate, so you have an ability to reset your run and slice cooldown. Conceal for reconcealment. Lightning Fang for more stabby. Well, whatever here, whatever I'm feeling like, and then probably Shadow Melt also for reconcealing, with a dash of Butcher for more damage. And maybe if we have the points, Blend for an extra reconcile, attack again, get a bonus action from Big Feet. Alright, sounds good. Yeah. A little bit of sales pitch for the classes here. Yeah, there's also the interrogator stuff, right? Where you can was it this one? Yeah. Get an additional charge on the Skulljack, but I don't usually put a Skulljack on my agents. I think 70% chance is just too unreliable. I'd rather than use my actions for actual stabbing, where I'm getting kind of 100% chance to kill the enemy instead of 70. I don't know. Okay. Unless somebody jumps in and says, you know what, I'll take the Titan, I'm gonna wait here. Although, you know, in a way, who was it? Somebody said I wanted a shotgun class. Sort of shotgun is a shotgun. Vendril, if that's okay with you. Oh, sorry, Monkey. I was, yeah, this is the second I'll look away from chat. Guess you're not taking the Titan. We'll get something. We'll get, everybody's gonna get in here, don't you worry. I mean, since we have it there in the XCOM row, and well, I guess we had Butcher though. I'm not sure if we have the points for Interrogator. I feel like Butcher is too good to give up. Rebels doing intel, that's a good point. Thank you. Justice for Monkey. News technically later on the list than Vandal. Yeah. Alright, smash and grab. I think we don't really have anyone with Phantom yet, do we? You will eventually get Phantom. You will eventually get Phantom. So I think we're going to bring a priest. I think we're going to bring... Oh, can... Label Advent can bond? Okay. Agent, huh? You don't like anybody. Holy crap, what is that? What is that all about? You hate the whole world. 5.1 is your highest. I still think I wanna keep this kind of holy warrior either with the heretic or with the Templar. Jesus Christ, Thunderstorm's going wild right now here. Yeah, the priest and the heretic. It's like walk into a bar. Maybe Advent can bond Officer Train and Gene mod. That's pretty cool. Here's the question. It's a smash and grab. Do we get 6 people in? Because we wanna could potentially get 6 crates. As if. Now we're also gonna have missions in the new region, right? Yeah, fair. Now I need to close the window here. It's getting a little bit too wide. Okay. I don't want to take somebody with low mobility on this, though. Get you in here. Get assault. Seems good. And then maybe our rook. Keeping the regular assault rifle here. Do we get an AP grenade on this squad? Oop, Bishop, Knight, Queen, King. I don't have weapon attachments yet, do I? No. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Sky Ranger deployed. We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Another important step forward.
Ah,
in our
now we have weapon attachments. Okay, we need the thing still for hybrid. So go this way then. Or do we now do alien defectors? Is this worth it, getting this early? I mean, the mutant sounds like a really strong early soldier. Like, I've never played with this thing, so kind of see when do people usually go for it. Usually have to do it for alien gear. Let's do this.
Eager to begin, Commander.
9-day timer. There's my scientist. Beautiful. And a rescue from a vehicle, so we can get a hack reward with our agent. I guess we're gonna have everybody back by the time we open the second region. So I could also get these two in, but I really want to get some more random rookie promotions, I think. And continue the one low aim rookie with grenades and one high aim rookie with an actual rifle. Keep you at 15. We might... Do we run you with a shotgun? Giving him the VIP pistol is something an officer can do. That's a Longmore 2 thing. So, since Longmore 2 officers have the ability to give VIPs pistols, so they have then but it's a ballistic pistol no matter what your tech is, and it's generally kind of useless. But, you know, we did it once. I think that's okay for me here.
In position to drop.
Pistol dealer. Alright, we can go back to recruiting, and I think I wanna pick this up first before I make contact.
Avenger plotting new course.
Pick this up, black market, sell the 2 data pads, and whatever else we can afford to sell. And if we can ideally get the scientist and the survivalist. Or we do it after the smash and grab. Now let's
Avenger plotting
do a
new
quick
course.
run over here.
Market is open.
Two data pads. Sell the core. Should have used the flamethrower and the laptop. We're not going to be able to afford the scientist until we get the money from the thing. I'm always a little bit hesitant selling stocks because they're so good for your snipers early. But we don't have any snipers. Let's just keep one. Under 22. What do we need? Under 30. Sure, let's sell two troopers. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Let's get the scientist early. And then we can get the survivalist with the money from the smash and grab. That should be in time before the supply drop comes. Alright. Europe.
Setting course for Western Europe.
At once instead of selling stocks. Ah, yeah, I see what you're doing there.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
We recruited a rookie. Okay. I guess that money will allow us to make get the survivalist already.
I think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible. I will begin our research immediately.
So, where's my muton? You just appear in the barracks?
We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Shane Hunter. Why are you hunting Shane? What did Shane ever do to you? Stop hunting Shane. People named Shane, I get very nervous when Shane Hunter comes around the corner. Okay, I mean that's a regular muton. We've seen them a few times, I think. Yeah. Okay. Unload Keen Edge. Melee muton builds. Different now. It's still this kind of, oh, Med Bomber, Needle, Total Combat. Oh, there's a grenade spec here. Oh, never mind. Fuck your grenades. Not giving you any more perks for grenades. Didn't we have something? What was it on the Frost Necro where we want to have somebody panic the enemies? Seems like a Excessive Force against Marauder or Traverse Fire. Yeah, it's like a little bit like a Buccaneer kind of thing, right? Scourge Cutter, Dogpile. We do have Keen Edge. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll make a decision when we get a promotion. Warcry is like giving everybody bonus. I think it's, but yeah, it's more designed to give mutants a bonus, unless it's a special XCOM version of Warcry. Unload is good. I don't know what the mutant cannon does. That alternative weaponry for mutants?
Regional contacts located.
So I'm gonna say that didn't exist the last time I played. What's with every haven only having 4 people? What? Okay. Alright, so we actually have a little bit of time to potentially find missions before these come back. So let's see what we can do here. Or maybe not. Alright, VIP extract or rather rescue VIP from a vehicle for our second scientist. Let's see, so far, 3 missions, 3 times flawless.
Advent forces are moving a VIP through this area on board one of their transport trucks, and the Resistance is asking for our help staging a rescue operation. The target will be well defended. Be prepared to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles to expedite the rescue. Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay.
Aye, aye. Target spotted.
They are up there. What are we feeling like? Are they gonna walk down this on this side of the roof or this side? Good question. So what do we have? Trooper, engineer. First things first. I think we're gonna bring you down there. We can find another group. We can't. There's a second drone. Second drone on the left. Which are lost line of sight too.
Roland.
Let us go.
We can bring it in here. Probably bringing you all the way in here.
Moving.
Right. Convenient. We just throw a grenade up there. I saw a spot here, saw a pixel. Alternatively, get up. Well, we can get up there, but it's not very inviting. Thinking about getting the flamethrower up there. Let me see one more time here. If I can find that pixel again, then we might just open up. Don't want to stalk around these guys for 5 turns. I don't think that it's the second guy, though. I think the drone. We'll hit him. Cool. Psychic power of the Templar. Yeah, I was misled about the position of that guy. That's unfortunate. You do this, you probably activate the second guy.
Roger that.
Real question is if we can somehow finagle a flamethrower up there, and whether or not we activate the other dudes. Oh, not that dude. That's not great. What's that? Frostroid, sectoid. Let me get a flamer on that tile here. Do some magical upstairs shenanigans. Probably not. So I'm thinking... I'm thinking that's actually a dumb position, because he might just come to the edge and then shoot you. That was my plan here. What about a rocket from this range? Seems reasonable. Maybe not reasonable.
Heading out. What did you expect?
Well, at least he can no longer get to this edge of the building and shoot me if I flashbang him up there, right? Please don't make me regret using that flashbang early. Okay, cool.
How about looking for some cover?
Easy.
Nice try.
Who needs cover? Who needs cover anyway? Alright. Cross sectoid is on Overwatch. Probably means somebody needs to run that.
Moving into position.
It just didn't trigger. I like it. It's my favorite thing here. Oh, I guess he's only seeing me on that one tile. Okay, fair enough. Would suppress him to get rid of the Overwatch. Things we're doing here today. SMG suppression. Then you just come in for a good old rent on the NG. Probably activating the drone on the left.
I have some materials.
Out. 64. I don't have any grenades to support you. Oh, it's not so bad. Good shot.
I got nothing.
Not sure I really want to be just shielding up here, although the sector doesn't see me there. Everybody's sitting in half cover right now.
Huh. Better him than me.
Let's just take this. Root. Oh, you're gonna throw a frost grenade here? Yeah. That in Mobility Templar, slowed down by frost, that should be illegal. We could heal, yeah. Get rid of the frost, but you can, like, maybe you don't care about the sector all that much. Maybe we can even reach the sector here? I don't think so. We also have another group somewhere on the map, right? Gotta be aware of. Let's move here. See if that activates something. It does. All the way across the room, too. We might just run inside here. Alright, that's a little bit where you can move here. And have some full cover here. Would have preferred if that frost droid was dead, though. Let's see. 36. If it fails, I guess you can probably hit him with a grenade. I think we move you in here. Take the 36 here. Sectoid can do sectoid things. Okay, so we grenade. Get our agents probably up here. And hope that we can hit the grenade from here.
Fire in the hole.
Where's in full cover?
That was close.
Drone should not be able to reach anyone.
Cover my flank. I'm gonna need support here.
Oh. Yeah, again with the fake full cover. I hate that system. Man, of all the things XCOM does weird, that's one of the weirdest. Alright, that's, you know, sorry about your points. I'll give you the chaos of the old world. Pixel clicker.
Impressive stuff here.
I think we give that biotrooper the chaos of the new world. Well, grenade to the face.
Okay, this is gonna hurt.
These guys never have loot on them anyway, so nothing to worry about there. It's not gonna have loot destroyed or anything like that. Nothing to worry about. You take 4 here. No? So I guess we have to vault again. I was hoping I can do that. Oh, it's also Lyra that got the short end of the stick here. For some reason I thought it was Andrea with the shotgun. No. What are we doing with the drone? I don't want to get pinged for 1 damage from a drone here. $80 stream streak, and despite me doing sneaky things like I'm gonna end the stream for 10 minutes and then restart it. Let's see. No, I don't have that. I only have the mod that shows you what loot expires.
More treasure. Put away an opponent.
I guess.
On it.
How are we gonna do this? I feel like the smartest move is just run away. One of these guys gets stunned and we kill the drone next turn. Well, there's always the risk that the drone comes after me and tries to finish me off with my 1 HP. So maybe we need to go here.
Already there.
You've got to be kidding. On your toes, Delta.
What's with drones and always going for the Templar? Drones are like vicious, vicious predators. That's a low roll.
Moving on, sir.
Can you do 4? Can you even hit? There we go. What a rookie.
Ammunition exhausted.
Absolutely. Hacking in now.
Greetings. Please report any sightings of these civilians to your nearest
It's very tempting. It's very tempting, but no. Like, we would never roll such a good roll, hacking roll anyway, so no, I'm not going for 13% check. God damn it. Sorry, what? Okay, alright, yeah, no, I see the similarities. How did that happen? Welcome on in. I mean, you're welcome here. You know, we're all the same. Just have similar names. Yeah, XCOM 2 is a pretty nice game. It's definitely worth playing once or twice. Do I have any way to resuscitate you? You're gonna wake up next turn anyway, and with your mobility, you should have no problem making it out.
We need to stop dragging our feet and find some heads to
Let's
bash.
actually pick up that loot.
I've got the thing.
Yeah, wouldn't want to miss that underbarrel shotgun, eh? Yeah, that sucks, yeah, that injury. Oh no, technical. Who's stealing points here today? Who's the filthy point stealer?
I can handle that.
Oh, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Let's just leave.
That was easy. How about a challenge next time?
Alright, we got a scientist.
Let us go for a drive.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Oh, you know who we haven't also given away yet? The frickin' Templar. So we're not taking a VIP photo.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements
I mean, it's been Tedster the last two, 3 campaigns. So maybe we give him the honorary Templar.
Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
Another success beyond all expectations.
Alright.
Continually impressed, Commander.
So, I mean, Intercept and Cool Under Pressure Sentinel is fun, right? But we're not gonna do any other weird shenanigans. We're gonna do good old invert shenanigans, which are also weird shenanigans sometimes. 31 days out. Oof. Napalm over here. Perfect plan. And then 2 random rookie promotions. What do we have? 71. 17 willpower. Alright, Karen. That is okay, again, Fusilier I'm gonna throw out. I forgot to remove the Reshi classes. We're not playing with those again. So I guess this is then gonna be a Warden. Because at least Warden shoots. Right? Booty Warden. I mean, she doesn't have bad mobility, yeah. There's everything kinda okay. Willpower sucks really, right? 21 after the promotion. Unload. Lightfoot for extra mobility. Then again, if we do the whole thing with spatial server, psi armor, shoot until you stops shooting kind of build, then mobility becomes pointless. You can be the warden. Alright, yeah, you're also the next on the list here. You know what? Writing something wrong. Oh, hang on. I think even though the game doesn't have alt caps, the character pool has alt caps. No. Oh, okay. And then one more. Low aim. Rook is already present, so Executioner, Shredder, or Arsonist. What do you want to say? Arso? Yeah, Shredder could also work. But I think Arsonist is kind of... No, I haven't played with the Shredder at all. I'm kind of very tempted by the Shredder. Since they also got reworked. We didn't have them in the last campaign. Let's go with it. Let's just roll with it. Alright, so we got our Assaulty Blade, Acid Splash, Acid Fang. Melee attacks that shred armor, dashing melee attack that shreds armor. Slug Shot with acid effect. In penalty from cover, Acid Splash, Cone Attack, Soften Up, Corrosive Slug, Shotgun Finesse. We got close encounters here, so kind of going for an assaulty shotgunny kind of playstyle. We also got Rapid Fire. Fastball perk and free acid grenades. Sword in the Moon, Total Combat. So you throw your grenade and then you get a free shot at enemies that are burning from acid. And then this is your melee concentration, I guess. I do like an early whirlwind. That is pretty good. Caustic whirlwind. Yeah, I think like the kind of grenade-y approach seems pretty good. With the low aim. Acid Slug have a cooldown? No, right? Can be used once per turn. Like for the, I'm kind of normally with lower aim, I'm very much leaning towards melee stuff because you get the innate aim from the weapon. But at least you kind of want to have something like Blade Master for 10 extra aim. You don't get. Also good, some sort of shooty. Maybe skip thousands to go and go run and gun and then have basically kind of a ghetto assault. I don't know. Yeah, Third Command also gives mobility and aim. I feel like a fastball. Hang on. We don't need to shoot from the distance. You just fastball a grenade over, and then move in, and then cold-blooded the asses. Yeah, let's go middle row-ish, and we'll see. See where we end up. Yeah, it's a little bit of an awkward timing with now fighting regular missions still, and then we get the... In 5 days, the LIB1 missions will spawn. Did I... Oh, crap. You guys should be, of course, on Intel now. Fine, I just wanted to line up the 2 missions. Shut up. Alright, smash and grab. 6 people, 6 crates. We're gonna, though, before we start this mission... Gonna take our usual middle of the stream 5-minute break. Need to get some more water, get out of this chair, and do the usual stuff. So I'm gonna throw up the pause screen, turn on the pause music, and yeah, new campaign going well. Thanks everybody for being here. Hope you're having a good time. 5 minutes. We'll be back in 5 minutes and continue this.